Welcome to the talks where I am Natalie Gray Warren. I am a transformational coach, speaker, author. I am a licensed professional counselor. And at the end of the day, what I love to share is I'm truly a regular girl. I'm the leader of the Whole Woman Experience. So you're tuning into this because in some way you are connected to the Whole Woman Experience. But I'm coming on to do a live to talk about something, and I consistently hear this from many of my coaching clients. And I said, you know what, this is a topic I want to bring forward to all of the women that are a part of the tribe. So I want to talk to you during the talks, which if you haven't heard, the talks are a series of episodes that I do in regards to talking about life's kept secrets. And today I'm going to drop a secret on you that maybe you have never heard of. And so we're going to talk about worthiness. And I want you to know, as you've seen in the title of this live, worthiness is your birthright. But here's the challenge. And as you come into the live, go ahead and let me know that you're here. If you're watching this by replay, go ahead and type hashtag replay in this because you want to be a part of this conversation. And so we're going to talk about worthiness. What I know about worthiness that you may not know is worthiness is your birthright. But here's the challenge. For many of us, I know I can identify in my own life, there are many of us that have a sense of unworthiness and you don't even know it. Now, I want to teach you about it. I want to share with you so that you can identify, Natalie, I think this might be me, without judgment, because as I continue to talk through my coaching clients, I had an accountability group last night, and as we dived into some of this, we realized that it was an unworthiness wound that was still there that needed to be resolved, okay? So go ahead and listen in and let me know where you're listening from and that you are getting information that is relative and helpful. So I have some notes because I want to make sure I give you what is going to be relevant and transformative. So what is a worthiness wound, you might ask? A worthiness wound is simply a core belief that you might have that you don't belong, that you are inadequate, that you are broken, and simply put, for some of us, that you are just not enough. So that is what it is. You don't belong, you feel inadequate, you feel broken, or that you're not enough. Now, when you think about this, it doesn't show up in your life that way, okay? It doesn't show up in your life that way. But once we start doing the work and really looking at it, you are going to see, wait a minute, maybe this is something I need to work on. So let's talk about what it will look like. Because in these things, you will say, okay, I got it. That's me. A worthiness wound might look like people pleasing. I know it's that thing that we all struggle with at times where we don't want to disappoint, we don't want to say no, we want to take care of other people's feelings, other people's thoughts. We don't fully feel like we can express ourselves. And a lot of times that causes us to not put in proper boundaries. So it could look like people pleasing. Here's another one. It could look like you're comparing yourself to others. Now, we do that in a very subtle way. I remember when I first stepped into the arena of speaking and coaching on the platform as the Whole Woman Experience. And I remember comparing myself to people who had been in the game for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. But oftentimes we do that in a very subtle way. And those comparisons could be a result of a worthiness wound. Here's another one. You're distrustful of your emotions, your desires, and your own gut, your intuition that's telling you something. And you seem to go, I don't know if that's true. Maybe I should do this. And you become very indecisive. Another thing that could be a sign of a worthiness wound is self-sabotaging behaviors. Self-sabotaging behaviors could be procrastination, could be not saying something when you really want to say it. It could be trying to take care of other people or thinking that they can read your mind. It could be just not moving forward when you know that you can or you should. It can show up in so many ways, but that could be an indicator of a worthiness wound. Another thing that I want to share is that fear of taking a stand or taking a risk. Are you playing safe in your life? Like, really ask yourself, am I playing safe? Am I playing small? And the last one is this need to continue to prove yourself over and over and over again. Any of these or a combination of these could be a sign that you have a worthiness wound. What I want you to know that you're not by yourself. Hi, Robin, you're not by yourself. This is a bigger problem that many of us has, as I stated at the beginning, that we're not aware of. And let me tell you this, why you want to address it now. And I'm talking about this because I have a podcast. If you haven't heard, it is called Awaken Your Inner Whole Woman. And you can actually go to iTunes and download the episodes. But I just did an episode on this so you can get more. Okay, I have to cough. Sorry, I'm recovering from allergies. And so go there, Awaken Your Inner Whole Woman. You can get the whole episode on all this information. So let's talk about why you want to address this now. Because sometimes we tell ourselves, okay, I can deal with that later. Oh, I can address that later. But once I go through this, you're going to say, you know what, Natalie, I want to do something about this today. I don't know how, and I'm not asking you to know how. I'm asking you to be open to figuring out what's your next step, okay? Why you want to address it? Because if you don't, you're going to continue to hide, play small, not take the risk, and go after those things that you really, really want. You know, that stuff that makes you happy, that gives you a sense of joy and peace like no other thing that you can do. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. Stuff that wakes you up. You have all these ideas, all of these plans, and you just can't get moving. Another reason why you want to address your worthiness wound is that you will continue to stay in relationships that you know aren't good for you. You know, the ones that in the beginning you knew it probably wasn't the best relationship for you, whether that's a romantic relationship or a friendship. You'll continue to stay in those type of relationships. For those that are listening, if you're an entrepreneur, put a 1 in the comments because this really applies to you as an entrepreneur. And one of the things that happens that one of the reasons why you want to address it right now is because in your business, it is likely that you're not asking for or charging for your services or products like you could. You could talk yourself out of it. You say, I shouldn't. Maybe that's too much. People won't buy from me. All of that stuff could be what you're doing right now. Lack of intimacy. So for others, you may be in a relationship, but you aren't truly, fully giving all of yourself, right? You're hiding a little bit. You're holding back. You have some fears or concerns about what potentially could happen, could potentially be what's going on right now. And then the last one I wanted to offer, and you got to go get the podcast so you can hear the rest of this, is you might be right now in your life non-committal. You feel like I just can't commit to anything. I have one of our coaching clients, and she is actually moving. And how this shows up when I talk to her, how this shows up is that she was having the most hardest time just finding a place. Simple thing. And getting a moving company. Had 20, 30 lists of moving companies and was really just indecisive about just choosing one based off of the recommendations, based off the price, based off the experience, the customer service. Making a decision, it makes us not committal. And so I am sharing this with you because I want you to know you don't have to live with the worthiness wound. There are things you can do to assist you and support you work through these. And I'm sharing it with all of the listeners. I want to make sure you get it. So the first thing is go to the podcast. I want to put the link in the comments, and it is under Inspired News Radio, which is the channel that holds it. And then you also can get it on iTunes. So I'll put it there, but it's called Awaken Your Inner Whole Woman. The second opportunity that I wanted to share, if you want to work through your worthiness wounds and have and know without a shadow of a doubt that worthiness is your birthright. You want to join and become a part of the boot camp. I actually have a boot camp based off of my book, Perfect, Complete, and Lacking Nothing, what every woman needs to know about herself. What I want you to do is just go to the website and check it out and see if it's a good fit for your life, where you are, and what you want to accomplish. And then you can make a decision based off of if it's resonating with you. All right. So the website for that is Perfect, Complete, and Lacking Nothing. So it's PCLN, thebook.com. And remember, Perfect, Complete, and Lacking Nothing, thebook.com. Go over there, check it out. I'll put that link in the comments as well. I want you to leave with knowing you don't have to live with unworthiness. That at the core of who you truly are, you are 100% worthy. Y'all have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.